Hey everybody, and welcome to the week ahead read for the 22nd through the 28th of February 2026. As always with these, like, comment, share, follow, subscribe, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm playing with Jack today, also known as Nightmare Before Christmas. Randy Morningstar 747 on TikTok, Randy Mintaka 93 on YouTube, and the Mintaka Experience on Facebook. You can pull one card for the beginning of the week, one card for the middle of the week, and one card for the end of the week. So we'll see what we get. And we'll see how long it goes. I'm going to try for at least 17 to 21 minutes on this one. We have the Eight of Needles reversed for the first part of the week. So what this means is there's a dissolution of a marriage, a dissolution of an event, a dissolution of a contract, a breaking free of certain wording, breaking free of certain inheritance contracts, giving up an inheritance, giving up a mentorship, giving up a job opportunity because because you need mental clarity, because you need some time off for your mental health, because there's something that needs to be done before you can fully commit to the craft, so to speak. It looks like doing a lot of leg exercises and leg activities are going to be very important. Focusing on your legs and your posture and your body language concerning when you walk and when you're carrying heavy weights and when you're going up and down stairs and when you're biking. Make sure that you are not hitting any snags or derailing any topics of conversation that are important. It looks like refusing to sew or refusing to learn to knit or refusing to tailor can be hindering progress as well. Make sure that you are communicating, even if it's non-verbally, about things. Not everything that is communication is going to be verbal, and not everything that is verbal is going to be proper communication. Diamonds are important. Stripes are important. Floral patterns are going to be important as well, significantly and symbolically throughout the day. This could be architecture. This could be nature. This could be clothing. This could be rugs, carpets, ceilings, floors. This could be in different areas of the world as well. It's not just contingent upon one part of the area. Diamond painting and diamond art and diamond engraving are going to be very important. There's a lot of silence going on in the week where there's usually talking. It seems like oddly quiet. It's like you know something's going on and so does everybody else, but they don't know what it is, and it's like nobody can say anything because they just don't understand what the fuck is going on. It's just one of those things where you need to just sit down and watch. Keeping yourself busy and distracted to take away from the pain is only a temporary fix, so just make sure that you know that. Dwelling in the past and dwelling on past relationships and past connections with soul guides and spirit guides and divine connections can also be hindering progress, especially for those that were blonde or had a blonde guide. It looks like recessive genes and recessive genes are going to be the topic of discussion. So like intersex conditions or like brown eyes, or I don't remember if the cleft chin or the uncleft chin is, or the attached earlobe or the unattached earlobe. It's just a bunch of science stuff that's going to be denied and avoided and refuted. So make sure that you don't speak up on topics that you don't know anything about, and you're able to be humble enough to admit when you don't know something. Silence is sometimes the best lesson, and learning through silence and about silence can help. Turning a new leaf and finding a new habit and a new hobby can help. Friendships are ending, and it looks like unfriending people or blocking people on social media may be your best bet, especially when it's lax in the love department. Refusing to partner up to people, refusing to be someone's partner, refusing to work underneath somebody due to a different stance or a different view or a different ideological stance can be affecting the energy through the beginning of the day as well, especially before 8 in the morning. or before your 8-hour shift is up. Looks like in the middle of the week we have the Six of Needles. Okay, so the Six of Needles means that there's going to be some movement and motion within the sea. And within the sea means anywhere from emotions to feelings to subconsciously moving on to moving beyond and moving up and ascending and awakening and sitting with your feelings and letting them process and alleviating the pain from it and just letting the feelings and emotions just flow through you. Traveling by water can also mean by boat, or taking a walk on the river walk, or having a paddle boat ride, or doing white water rafting, or going through caves, or being on a train near the Grand Canyon, because the Grand Canyon at one point had some water in it. It looks like moving on from certain spiritual ideologies and moving on from certain outlooks on religion can be beneficial. This could be like creating some spiritual dissonance or cognitive dissonance. This can be a step up in level of your own practices. This could be refining your practices. This could be a enhanced version. This could be deepening your skills and refining yourself. It looks like health and wellness. Your well-being is very important. Your personal hygiene is going to be the most impacted for the week, for middle of the week. So make sure that you're doing your breast exams. Make sure that you're checking up on your skin and hair routine. Make sure that you are noticing any bowel changes or urinal changes or heartbeat changes or mood changes or anything like that. Not everything is going to be physical, so also check your mental health as well. Middle of the road sticks out, so pay attention to the middle of the road, pay attention to the median, pay attention to those that are centrist in belief or hang middle of the road blankets over any solution. It isn't always the wisest to be in the middle. It looks like daily routines and daily habits can be impacting the energies around you and within you, maybe dragging you down. Make sure that you work on your understanding. Make sure that you work on your knowing as well. Work on your claircognizance, work on your clairvoyance, and work on your intuitive knowledge, especially for those that are very strong-willed and very aloof. Those that like to hold a lot of mystery and allure hold the key for the middle of the week. Using mystery and secrets to string someone along or guide someone along can be hindering progress, especially when one is wanting instant gratification. We were talking about this earlier on the Saturday video. Go ahead and check that out. Just go to my page and find the video. Should be within the last 5 videos posted. And on the end we have the Ace of Needles. So at the end of the week we have the little decisions that we've made. We've had a lot of quick decision making to do. We have a lot of narrow-mindedness about what to do about certain things as well. It looks like we're barely making it through to the next month. It looks like we're barely squeezing our budgets by. It looks like we may not have any financials to squeeze by. It looks like there's a lack of creativity, a lot of sexual tension, a lot of distrust in devotion tactics. Seems to be a fear of commitment still, a fear of trusting the wrong person. Blind faith and blind honor is not really faith or honor at all. That sticks out for a sentence for the week. It looks like new horizons, new beginnings, new outlooks, and fresher eyes are going to be helpful, especially when splitting hairs or trying to work out loose ends or trying to manifest a deeper desire on things. It looks like your answer right now is no, because you need to move on spiritually. You need to let go of the things that no longer serve you. You need to keep your mental clarity up a little bit more. You need to gain a deeper sense of understanding than you have already. You can't just rely on what other people tell you. You can't just rely on your own eyes to see things, because realize. So just make sure that you are aware of things. Spikes in energy and spikes in auras can be very telling, so make sure that you focus on that. Blue grays, teals, and browns are very important. Auburns are going to be popping up within aura colors or within significances throughout the week. Pay attention to anyone that has sharp words to say or has a sharp energy, or when you feel like the energy spike around you or fall around you, pay attention to the energy and not so much to the physical people around you. But also keep in mind who's physically around you and the energy shifts. Ampersands, so like the and symbol, are important. S's, R's, N's, U's, O's, and I's. Listening to music and chilling out to music and working through problems with music and having the music help you better understand yourself can be helpful. Writing songs down, doing needlework, doing hand crafts, doing arts and crafts with your hands are going to be very helpful throughout the week as well. Overall, it looks like there is an inconsistency between words and actions, or thoughts and actions. It looks like people might be moving on from things that they once thought were good, things that they once thought held them together. They're finding out that they're just temporary fix-its after all, and they're not going to get anywhere the way they're doing it. It looks like sadness and depression are overcoming a lot of us. So working through that would be wise and the most beneficial, especially for those that are a lot of deep thinkers and like to hermit ourselves and like to make poor judgments when we get thinking too hard. Sharp pains in the wrist, or sharp pains in the fingers, or sharp pains in like the temples can be telling. Your left arm and your right chest are going to be impacted as well. This could be like spiritually being tapped, or your energy might be off when this happens, or you might be feeling a pain in your right chest, or you might just have it need stretched out, or you may have stretched it wrong, or may have pulled something. It may be personal to the person, basically. Bottom line is the Fool card. So basically, the possibilities are endless and the choices are yours. And depending on the choices you make between the beginning of the week and the end of the week, determine what the rest of February is going to have in store for you. That's what I get for the 22nd through the 20th of 2026. As always with these, though, take what resonates to leave what doesn't. Thanks for joining.